Hi all my lovely friends, and welcome to another Medium Monday. My name is Mel and I appreciate you all being here and watching these videos. On Mondays I like to bring you videos about readings that I have done so that you can see the raw, honest truth about what happens to mediums as they're practicing and developing to become professional mediums. So in today's Medium Monday, I want to talk about one of my friends that I was able to bring through, a family member of hers that no other medium has been able to bring through. So stay tuned and thank you so much for watching. I have a friend who is experienced in visiting and having sessions with mediums. She's done it throughout most of her life, or she'll go to specific events to meet and talk to other mediums or have a session. So she is no stranger to the spirit world, communication, and how mediums work. So when I told her that I was developing and I had this ability and I had come into this amazing ability, she told me that she would love for me to practice with her anytime. And I know that we had set up a practice one day and time got away from us, as it usually does. And we ended up getting back in touch a few weeks ago. And the reading was so amazing and so insightful for me and for her. And I'm going to tell you why. So when I connect and ask for any of her family and friends in spirit for the highest and best good of her. When I have a regular sitter, it's for the highest and best good of my sitter. But I gave my friend's name and then I started. And I immediately got the symbol for myself of what a grandfather would be for me. So I got that symbol and I said, okay, your grandfather's here. And I started giving the information and explaining what I saw and what I felt and the things that he was giving me. And at the end of the reading, she says, I just want to let you know that my grandfather passed away when I was a young girl, 12 years old, and I've gone to mediums my whole life, and not one single medium has ever brought him through. And it blew me away. As a practicing and developing medium, I've only been doing this for a little less than a year, and I was strong enough and open enough to bring through someone no other professional, well-developed medium has ever been able to bring through. And that just floored me. I thought that was just amazing. And I wanted to share that with my other developing mediums like myself, to let you know that you can be amazing. Don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever think, okay, well, I'm just going to bring through a grandpa again, because, you know, grandmas and grandpas, they're easy. They're easy to find in spirit, and they're easy to give and process the information for. Because nobody's looking for a small child or a best friend. They're looking for grandma and grandpa while they're developing, because it's a safe bet that this sitter's grandma or grandpa is there in the spirit world. So that's why grandmas and grandpas, they're easier to bring through. And so for me, I did that to myself. I go, oh gosh, it's her grandpa. I wanted to try to find somebody because I knew she has seen mediums. I was sweating and so nervous. I'm like, I'm just going to bring through the same person again. And when her grandpa came through, I was so happy that he came through. So I gave the information, but my ego was like, I brought through her grandfather. I'm sure she's heard this a million times. And when she told me that no other medium was ever able to bring through her grandfather, it just made me realize that this gift is amazing. And even though you're developing and processing and learning your skill and ability, you still can be amazing at it. And I just want all of my developing mediums to know that. Go with it. Go with the flow. Go with the first communicator that comes. You're not sure. Maybe they've never gotten their grandfather, their grandmother before, and you are the first one to connect. So to go into the reading more in depth of the behind the scenes and what happened. So her grandfather connected with me right away. And for me, I see everything very visually in my third eye. I don't see with my regular eyes. I see with my third eye in my mind. and I see everything very, very visually. It's kind of like a movie playing out, but like a clip of a movie here and there, here and there. And he was showing me their house and what it looked like on the outside, the white, I guess you would like plank walls on the outside of the house, and it was accurate. And he showed me the inside of the house, and I could describe this room, their living room, with 100% accuracy, and it blew my friend away. It blew me away. It was amazing. If you can push your ego to the side and not doubt for 1 second that what you're seeing is from the spirit world, you can be amazed at the details and the information that come through. They are able to just give you the information if you can push aside and let them give it to you. Just let it flow. And so then he had brought up another family member, and he was showing her to me, and then that family member came through and spoke to me, and it's one that she had been talking to through other mediums, so she knew that she would come through because she usually always does in the readings. But I could describe this woman absolutely from the head down to her toes, her grandfather from the head down to his toes, and she was just blown away because other mediums don't necessarily see as visually as I do. A lot of them are clairsentient, so they feel the information, or they are claircognizant, so they know the information. But I see very, very clearly when spirit communicates with me. So I was able to, I even gave her the detail of the crease in his pants. So my grandfather's the same way. When he has pants, the first thing he does is create a crease on the front of the pants. And I was so clear in my vision, I could see that crease, and she could not believe it because he always creased his pants. So again, I just want to let you all know, give everything that you receive, give everything that you see. You never know, it might be somebody that your sitter has never gotten before, and somebody that they really want to hear from. Give everything you've got. Every detail. I was able to describe the living room in complete accuracy. And if I had let my ego come in and say, oh, that couch, I don't know if it's there. I don't know if that window's there. I didn't allow my ego to do that. I put it aside, and everything I said was accurate. So please, absolutely, you guys, when you are practicing and developing, say everything that you see, feel, and get, and you never know, you could be absolutely blown away. I'm so grateful to my friend for letting me practice with her. She knows who she is. Thank you so much. You follow me all the time. I love you and I appreciate you. I'm so grateful to her for letting me practice with her family, and that I was able to bring through her grandfather for her and make it special. So thank you to all of my viewers. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate all of you that like, share, and subscribe to these videos. And as always, leave your comments down below. I want to hear about your readings. I want to hear about how amazing they are. I want to hear about your behind the scenes and what happens for you and how you process your readings. Leave the stories down below of the good, the bad, the hard, the easy readings, and we can all learn from each other and keep growing together. As always, goodbye, my lovely friends.